Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Precious, and that's on period. If you are new here, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support, and I don't take you guys for granted. So guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about UK and Canada. Which one is easier to migrate to from scratch? So this video is for those of you that would like to relocate to, that would like to leave your country, but you don't know where to go to, you don't know where to start from, you don't know which country is better, because at this point, trust me, exchange rate is a lot, and now spending huge amount of money leaving your country to another country, and boom, you don't know where to start from. And to some extent, if care is not taken, you'll be going back to where you come from after spending so much money and all that. So in this video I'm going to be talking about migrating to Canada or migrating to UK, which is better. So first of all, there are so many countries that you can easily relocate to, and there's Denmark, there is Cyprus, there's Malaysia, there's a lot of country you can go to, but we're going to be talking about the popular ones that we all know and a lot of people have been jackpotting to. A lot of people have been relocating to Canada, a lot of people have been relocating to UK. That is like the most common right now. I feel like they have better chances of you surviving in the country, because a lot of people have been to other countries, to Dubai, and they end up coming back to Nigeria, or they can be in that country and they will be there for years, but they're not going to have any citizenship or any paper or any resident permit or anything. They just keep renewing their visa, and if care is not taken, they are always one step away to go back home and start afresh again. First of all, I'm going to be talking about the UK. Yes, do you know why? Because I am in the UK. So I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of relocating to the UK from scratch. Pros for UK: number one, UK is easier for people with job offer in skilled sector, for example the health sector, engineering, tech, and so on. If you're in that category, that's how I came here anyway, through the skilled worker visa route. And in the health sector, there is stronger connection to Europe and global business. And if you like the British culture, then yes, UK is for you, and proximity to Europe. Now let's talk about the cons in UK. As we all know, immigration system is more restrictive and expensive, especially post-Brexit. Number two is there are fewer options for permanent residents, except you are on a long-term visa. Limited post-study work options unless you are qualified for graduate or skilled worker visa. We've talked about the pros and cons of UK, and now let's talk about the pros and cons of Canada. The pros for Canada is, number one, they have more immigration pathways. For example, you can go in through the express entry and Provincial Nominee Programs and so on. And number two is points-based system that favors people and skilled workers. Welcoming immigration policy with clear route to permanent residence and citizenship. Open work permit to skilled workers or international students. The cons of Canada is, number one is poor climate. Guys, I swear to God, Canada is cold. Like as it is now in the UK, we are in summer, or we are getting to summer, I don't know, but I shall know that this weather is hot. Number two is housing affordability in major cities is challenging. So it means getting an affordable house in big cities is challenging, but I feel like it's still challenging here anyways. The bottom line is, if you weigh the two options between migrating to Canada and migrating to UK from scratch, a skilled worker or an international student looking for a clear path to long-term residency, Canada is a much better option. and has a lot of welcoming option as well. If you already have a job offer or a reason to relocate to UK, family, education wise, then yes, you can migrate to UK. But I just feel like the bottom line of this is that right now, with the new law of coming to the UK and how expensive international fees can be, I'll tell you it's much easier to relocate to Canada than to relocate to UK. See, I'm not making this video, and don't think because I'm in the UK and that's why I'm saying all this. It is clear because UK is more expensive when it comes to being an international student, and the pathway to becoming a citizen is not so clear compared to that of Canada. And at the end of the day, I have friends in Canada right now, and I'm here in the UK, and I'm sure some of them now that are over 2 years in Canada, they have just like 1 year or 2 years left to know where they stand as regards their permanent residence and becoming a citizen. But I still have like 3 years to go, and even after that 3 years, sometimes you are not even guaranteed if you are going to get your permanent residence or your ILRO. We call it ILRO here, your ILRO, or becoming a British citizen, because laws changes. We don't know what Home Office are looking out for, but with Canada, I feel like it's a very clear pathway. This is it, and you know, especially with the points base, if you have a family in Canada or a relation, a uncle or auntie, it's increase your chances of getting in through the express entry route, or even when you are a student or when you are ready to become a citizen. As long as you have a family there, it's easier for you to get your PRO or to migrate to the country. It also gives you points, and your age also, it also gives you points. But there's nothing like that here in the UK. 0 points for you. All you have to do is if you are already come to the country through job offer. And coming to the country as an international student, guy, is very expensive. And as it stands now, if you are a student and you're in the UK, you can't bring your partner until you get a job. And it's not just you getting a job, it's you getting a job that you would earn at least £2,800, £28,000 a year. Or if and I'm hearing right now that you need to earn up to £35,000 a year. And trust me, you can't earn that as a care assistant with using your minimum wage, because as a healthcare assistant in the UK, we earn, let's say, minimum of £25,000 a year. That is the standard rate. That is the minimum, and that's the money an healthcare assistant should be earning in the UK, about £25,000. And now to get that, and we all know if you divide £25,000 by 12, you get about 1,000 something, and which we know, we coming from Nigeria or we coming from the abroad, know that that money is not enough, because by the time you pay your bills, and you have bills at home to pay as well, you have families, you have your mom, you have your children, you understand, it's going to be a lot. And that means as a healthcare assistant, there is limited chances of you bringing your partner over to the UK, except your job, you are earning over £35,000 or £38,000. I believe governments are still reviewing it, but I think from what I've heard, £35,000 is the minimum. And guy, do you know who you will be before you'll be earning £35,000 yearly? Because trust me, your 9 to 5 job cannot even give you that amount of money. If you are doing something else, or like you're a teacher and all that, because by the end of the day, it's still very hard to earn that amount of money. So at this junction, you guys can already tell that Canada is what you guys should be looking out for right now. I would have said the UK if this new law that was passed April 2025 was not there. But now with the law, I would tell you straight away, Canada. Even with the law, I can still tell you 50-50, you understand? But with Canada, it's much more easier to become a permanent resident, like I said in one of the pros of relocating to Canada compared to that of the UK. But if you like the British culture and all that, because it's kind of interesting. I've been to London once, and I went to the London Bridge, and trust me, it was beautiful. Like, it was like a fairy tale. It was actually good. So if you know you like the British culture, then come here. And if your father is rich and your father just say, no, I want you to go to UK, I want UK, then yes, that one, you know you are rich, you are going to the UK and stuff like that. But if you know you want to use this route to further more, but at the same time where you have larger percentage or clear paths to becoming a permanent resident, then I'll tell you Canada is the best option for you. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. Luna's